Okay, here we go.
Drone, would you be okay with Frank says that he wants to pop in to just cast the draft a bit?
Sure.
Well,
Yeah. Come in, Frank.
yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Hello.
5 seconds remaining.
So what do you want to talk about? Where's your draft analysis, Frank?
Can I just say, CK,
Yes. What about it?
Entire team ban.
throw. That's all I
Oh,
have
you're
to
just
say.
gonna turn up for the draft and say
He just wants to
CK.
turn up to the draft and say CK.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, CK did have a very good time. I was not expecting it to be mid. Of all the ways we were predicting the draft, that wasn't the one we ended up on.
There goes the CK ban as well. You will not see your favorite hero today, Frank.
Well, honestly, it's like just, oh look, we first face CK and then, like, because like normally if say like I am the one playing it, I can flex it 2, 3, 4, 5 kind
10 seconds remaining.
of thing. But then it's like just such a nice hero that like you just pick it.
5
Like
seconds
let's say you
remaining.
pick CK or like a Razor first, and then like people draft to counter it. And then instantly it's just, oh look, it's not in like the +1 role that you think it is.
Yeah, that's what I like about Dire's draft so much last game. It was so flexible. The casters, we had absolutely no clue what was going to happen. I'm sure the enemy team were also not expecting the configuration. They didn't think an anti-mage was going to be slotted into +1 right at the end. So I like it. Whereas if you pick something like, I don't know, Terrorblade, you can't run offlane Terrorblade. You can't really run mid Terrorblade, right? You have to put him in +1. There's the IO. Again, 4th in-house in a row for Hashem.
Wow, he really wants to play that IO.
Yeah, he's absolutely desperate for it.
I feel like it kind of locks you. My problem with it is it locks you into like a specific kind of draft.
Not necessarily. Ayo has a lot of good
10
partners.
seconds
Like
remaining.
people, I honestly feel like people right now completely
5
completely
seconds
undervalue like Ayo just tethering towards like magic heroes now
Mm.
because you literally just have to get the shot and that's about it.
24% spell amp
Yeah.
is a lot of spell amp, right? So, Bane, okay, yeah, Bane makes sense. We didn't see Bane last game at all. I don't know if it was banned either.
I assume it was. I feel like
It was not. I don't think so.
Was it not? Okay.
It just neither team wanted to play it. I guess.
It's great against IO. You press Q on the tethered target and they heal
10
for
seconds
nothing.
remaining.
It's always very
Yeah,
fun.
true. I forgot about Bane's
5
anti-healing
remaining.
capabilities. It's not something I ever think about when you see Bane.
Everything.
I always think, oh, good lockdown and great lane dominator, but actually, really good anti-healer. So,
Really good for trading in lane as well. Just
oh yeah.
I honestly like taking like level 2 like Q and then just queuing whoever you're like trading with, and
Well,
because their tangles just don't work.
It's
at all.
cast range. It's,
Yeah.
it's also
Yeah,
like
that's true.
cast speed reduction. It's such a weird ability.
Yeah, there's not many heroes in this game who have cast speed increase, do they? The only hero I can
It's
think of
cast
is.
range reduction.
But how many heroes in Dota have
Like
have an ability that increases their cast speed? The only thing I can think of is actually Arcane Blink.
Team ban.
Whereas now there is some cast range reductions, cast speed reductions. Is that on any
It's cast point reduction, I think.
cast point
It's,
reduction?
Yeah.
So Bane's is cast point reduction is Arcane Blink. Bane has like a cast range reduction,
Okay.
which is interesting. But
Banning Enigma, interesting.
yeah,
Why they
don't
got rid of
wanna-
Enigma. I mean, they already have
Hey, it's weird
Vengeful
they have
Spirit,
Venge.
right?
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like this happens quite a lot in the in-houses where you ban heroes that actually are already quite well equipped to deal with. So, I mean, Phantom Lancer, yes, that makes more sense. Getting rid of the Timber Saucer backwards slow doesn't play it twice. Can completely understand that. We've got the Tusk, which is I'm not sure who's going to play the Tusk. Who's the Tusk player there? Is it Debate?
5 seconds remaining.
These picks
Debate
and
Mill.
bans feel rapid. They are very rapid today. Yeah, the reserve time has barely been touched. Now Dire are dipping into it a little bit, but one team had over a minute and 15 seconds reserve time left at the end of the draft,
Puck ban.
and that's
okay.
unusual.
They respect the net puck, honestly. So
I
Kind
would.
of.
Yeah.
Enigma's a weird hero in which like, oh look, you can just pick it and then you don't really need like items to be good because you just need the blink and then the
10
threat of
seconds
like
remaining.
the black hole just looming
Yeah.
over your
You
head.
know, any game
5
the Enigma's
seconds
in,
remaining.
he's going Blink BKB.
He pretty much has to go Blink. There was a time a while ago where Enigmas were going like Beck and Pipe and things and being just a push with the team, and they couldn't engage on you because you had the black hole. But now it's pretty much gone back to how it used to be. You have to get Blink on Enigma, otherwise it just sucks to engage.
Yeah.
You can always get a surprise kill in lane with it, though. Black Hole does a lot of damage.
Yep, level 6 power spike is normally quite good.
They've nerfed his E as well.
He's not really a post 3 anymore,
Ooh,
though. He's
there's
like
a team
4 or
fight.
5.
I agree.
There's the team fight.
Phoenix, okay.
They've got a lot of BKB piercing disables on Dire.
Yeah, they do. They've got the Phoenix Ultimate, they've got the Walrus Punch, and they've got the Fiend's Grip. So BKBs aren't going to save you, not at all. What are Radiant going to do instead?
Overcharge is quite good for killing the egg.
Yes,
good, actually.
to be fair.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
like that encrypt, that
Could they
is.
just go like some kind of range call? Go Drowvenge.
Do you remember the time where Venge, rather than giving attack damage like she's done 90% of the time, it gave
Base
Agi
attack.
or base attribute
Yeah.
and attack range? That was the
Good old-
stupidest patch.
That was the epitome of the Drowvenge
Yeah,
meta.
did not
you go
like that.
Drowvenge, you win the game.
I did not like
You
that
can't
one
do
bit.
anything.
It was so impossible to lane against because the Drow had free Agi and like 2,000 attack range. That's a hero we've not seen for some time. We used to see a lot of Cocopium support Weaver, of course.
He's still good. I just don't feel like he just fits the pace of the game. Could be a core weaver.
Yeah, it will be. I'm almost certain
He
that'll be a
struggles
core
with
Weaver.
IO. I feel like you just run away from your IO. Although I guess your IO
no,
gets the
you
boost speed. Yeah,
get the
yeah.
boost on IO, so you just...
Yeah, so Io
So-
just zips in as well at
Yeah.
550 speed. So Io just hates people with the instant move speed, which obviously breaks the tether, whereas Weaver can just stick to the Io, so it's perfect. Is it good this game? You got to watch out. You got Bane to grip you, quite squishy hero, but I guess you have Venge save on the other side
They
of
wanted
that. So
the hero to hit the egg
They
and-
needed like a ranged carry, I think was
Yeah.
what they were looking for.
yeah, hit the egg, fine, makes sense.
They now have like 3 ranged heroes that can all hit egg. It's all the worst thing is when you're playing like 5 melee heroes into Phoenix and you just can't do anything.
Especially if like the egg is like
War
well
team fight.
positioned.
Okay.
Well,
Tide.
they need some team fight. They didn't really have a lot on the
Yeah.
Radiant, so now they've got their own big AOE nuke. Not a
Yeah.
massive amount of follow up. Venge, Weave, and Io have together okay damage, but not really bursty. So hopefully they pick a mid hero who can just go in
I
with the
want
Tide
the
insta
Nat
get a kill.
Invoker. The
Wait a
Mm.
minute.
Tide
They're-
Kata.
They have quite a lot of armor reduct on
They do.
Radiant's side. Like,
Yeah,
Yes,
Weaver, Tide,
they
and
do.
Venge. How much is that overall? Weaver's obviously stacks up infinitely. Venge's is 6?
7?
I think
6?
6 without talent. Titan's
Okay,
is a 6.
so they picked the PA instead because they were like,
Hmm. I don't like PA
really want
into Tide lane. Bit hard for PA, but I think
Once-
yeah.
Isn't it like once you get shot, Tide is just
Tide
full.
dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but early game is quite rough for PA against the Tide. You won't kill the Tide until you're high level, and you give Tide so much mana, which he can just turn back into Anchor Smashers. That it's really hard for PA in lane, but it makes sense
Yeah,
for
but
later in the game.
you're both gonna go stick in this lane, and then you're both just gonna kind of chill,
reach and
I think.
everything.
Yeah, Tide needs the mana though. They really nerfed the mana cost on Anchor Smash, and so he needs the mana to spam it, and it hits really hard. Stops their last
Right.
hitting.
Anchor Smash won't do much as well, especially if Bane gets like 2 points in Q.
Well,
I don't think Banes do that, sadly.
yeah, a lot of Banes don't even max out the W. If you're not having a great lane, or you don't really need to be that aggressive, you just max out Nightmare for more cast range and lower
Yeah.
cooldown, so makes a lot of sense. I like PA later in the game. I think early game's quite hard, because if you get Anchor Smashed and there's Kraken Shell, you just can't hit Tidehunter. He just will not die. And Weaver, you can't burst Weaver until you've got more items, but then you're pretty good against Weaver.
Yeah, we've a struggle.
So, still a fair bit of reserve time. 1 minute 13 for Radiant to pick one hero. They've done it again really quick. Dire still have over a minute, but they don't know who to ban. They're trying to predict the mid hero. Windranger's gone.
What would I guess? It's a good Void Spirit game, I think, for
Necro?
the Radiant.
I honestly would still go Quap, I think.
I like Void here. I think you murder PA early. PA can't
You
do
want
anything
someone
about
that
it.
can jump alongside the Tide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why
Void is good,
Void's
Quap
good,
is good.
Quap's good. You could go Storm. You can't go Storm, it was banned. So that's
Could go Ember.
Ember would be okay.
Ember gives
here.
more consistent damage as well, because you're gonna most Embers are going like right click later, and then you've got like some more physical.
Yeah, the chains are quite nice. Hold
Yeah.
them in place.
Looking like a Void Spirit, but we'll see.
Void murders PA early. You gank that lane when you hit 6, PA's dead pretty much all the time.
Yeah, I do like the Void Spirit. I think I'd still go pop just as a personal preference. They went Snapfire now.
Snapfire.
Snapfire Tide is obviously a famous combo, and now they have 4 heroes with minus armor. But it means it has to be one of the mid. One of them mid.
I would guess snap mid.
Yeah, with the Blink Dagger. Snapfire is very good with Blink Dagger. So
You go blink. You can go like that blink shard and then pivot into right click. You go like Sanj, Kaya, blink shard, then like Daedalus or something.
5 seconds
MKB
remaining.
against PA would be pretty good for late game.
Daedalus MKB, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't expecting it though. Still, the Snapfire, even though I did think Tide Snap is an amazing combo. So we'll see. We'll see.
Sorry, can I just check? Can you guys hear any background noise in my mic or not?
Slightly, I think.
Not
Okay.
really.
Very
It's cool.
You got someone shouting in your background.
Yes.
Mhm.
Give me 5 seconds.
You need to put up some soundproofing.
Yeah, in the room that I'm only staying in for another week and a half.
Well, yeah, maybe not then.
Lone
Juju
Druid. What?
Juju Druid.
Now, what is the decision behind Lone Druid? I guess it's a tanky hero that can probably stand up to a lot of the dire heroes. That's maybe what they're thinking. I don't know about Druid versus Weaver. Maybe it's okay. The Druid itself is
Root
tanky.
him.
The bear's got root. I actually think it makes a lot of sense. No, I can see that.
Okay,
He's
but
a pretty good Druid player. I've seen him play it.
hear me out. It's going to be Phoenix Egg. Everyone runs to hit it, and then the bear just fears them away.
Yeah, I mean, only problem with that is Snapfire just presses E and hits it from really far away.
Good,
but-
attack range of Snap is not. Well, yeah, it's like decent for hitting.
And yeah, the E gives bonus attack range. That's the thing as well.
Mm.
Juju's Lone Druid is good. I've played with it before. It's just, I mean, is there anything that Shard's really good for this game? Any really good dispels?
I
Guess
can
Gush.
dispel Wave of Terror,
Yeah.
a bunch of.
I've not thought about Lone
Not
Druid
much,
Shard
not-
actually.
not-
It's insane.
Applies
That
the
shard
basic
is-
dispel
that
and
shard's ridiculous.
grants allies in an area around the caster bonus move speed and attack speed. Replicates between Lone Druid and Spirit Bear. 700 radius is ridiculous. 20%
It's-
move speed.
But also,
60 attack speed.
if your main hero is silenced,
You
you cast it
cast
on the bear, and then it dispels your hero, and he's no longer silenced, and then he can cast it.
wow.
And vice versa. It's ridiculous, that shard. I think it's only like still in the game because not enough people play Lone Druid. So no one ever really sees how strong it is.
I do. Yeah, Lone Druid has terrible base stats apart from the fact that he's very fast moving. Does he lose move
bear.
speed in his ult anymore? No, that got removed a long time ago. He doesn't even go slow. He used to go really slow in true form.
30 seconds.
I suppose the fact that he has a bear and a hero, the bear only does 28 damage at level 1, which is pretty pathetic. But I think every time you level up the bear, it does add a bit of damage to it, I think.
He's
It
fed
doesn't
his
say
bear.
that it does.
He has already fed his bear.
No,
This
he
is
hasn't
not
yet.
going well.
Only -6 armor, -7 armor, -7. It does eventually go down. While he's throwing some spirits back in return. Would you bait Mel? He's going to be fine. Never mind, there's another stun from Tim. Tim runs as close as he can. A couple more right clicks. Tim will get the first blood.
About time.
Had to stun twice. It was worth it.
Just
This
like,
is why you never take early points first. If he had shards there, he would have lived.
yeah.
Anything but tag team. Yeah, I mean, he would have died to Snowball. He probably could have dodged the stun, though, from Venge. Why is everyone tipping somewhat?
I think he outclicked for the rune.
Oh, right, okay.
Either
Fine.
that or Nat just started something because he wanted to tip his brother. It's one of the two.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. So, Tide going for the standard Soul Ring build. Soul Ring.
I think this is a
good.
Snapfire favoured mid lane though, looking at this. Especially if Juju
Whoa,
just
that-
accidentally cuts with it.
I don't know. I don't think Snapfire's farming is anywhere near as good as Druid's. Druid's farming is crazy strong because the bear would just kill everything.
Yeah, but I mean Snapfire favoured in terms of like early levels. I think Snapfire can do decently here.
True form, bonus building damage, 60%. I want to see
Yeah,
Juju
he's
go the
bullish.
5 Wraith Bands. That's what I'm here for.
I highly doubt that he will.
Well, Wraith Band is how much stats? So it's 10 agi, 10 attack speed, 4 armor. This is at 25 minutes. I want to see the 50 agi, 50 attack speed, but all for like 2,000 gold. I think it's good.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't really know what Lone Druid's build, honestly. I don't see him enough.
Well, I guess the standard, right? Phase boots, Mask of Madness. You go Deso. You can go AC. You can go BKB on the, and then you go 5 Wraith Bands. What about 5 Wraith Bands? Oh, the bear levels up itself now, doesn't it? Regardless of what rank you have in the Summon Spirit Bear.
It just automatically gets leveled up when you.
But then Summon Spirit Bear gives more HP, more health regen, base attack time, which goes very low, by the way, and a lot of move speed. 400 move speed on the bear without boots is crazy, actually.
Yeah, fastest unit in the game, actually.
Probably. One of them, anyway.
36, actually. He's just taking the runes on both heroes. Yeah.
A lot of damage being done under the tower. You've got Nat playing the +1. Well, look at the minus armor. Bateman has to go in. That does get the... Whoa, I'm surprised he got that kill. It does take the bug off him, but...
Ooh,
and Ollie will die. No, he does verify himself. Just enough to keep him alive.
Nice communication there. They both turn around to hit the bug. Otherwise, I think Ollie might have died to the bug.
It would have done. Nat's still in a very strong position, though, and I like that he's going for a Falcon's Blade. I think that's a good item to have on Weaver.
It's
Weaver
very
core.
nice.
Yeah,
You're
those,
too squishy without it.
well, those cores that spam spells as well.
Yeah.
Veteran's
It's
not
just,
in any danger.
it gives him everything that he wants. It gives him health, it gives him damage, it gives him mana regen. You're just sitting there like, yeah, this is a really good item, holy. Yeah, it's literally just damage, mana regen, and health. Like, what does Weaver want other than that?
Yeah, that's true. I think it used to be bad, but it got buffed enough times. How is Juju's bear this injured? I guess just the constant right clicks from the Snapfire.
Scatterblast does like a lot of damage. Cookie.
Who is supposed to be the core in the bot lane, by the way, for the Dire? Is it Jabate Mail or is it Ollie? Ollie actually has more last hits.
I assume it would be Ollie.
Oh, the bug is still on Jabate Mail. It doesn't take away the bug. He obviously just killed it last time. He goes down to the bug.
Ollie's dying as well.
Yeah, the bug. He's too slow. He can't kill the bug. That gets a double kill. He's already been part of 3 kills. This is really good for him. He can actually afford the Falcon's Blade, which would be a massive mana regen boost.
4-minute Falcon's Blade. Oh no.
Yeah, that's not nice to play against. Pause for IO. Do we like that? IO Tidehunter don't really bring a lot to the table. I mean, IO does work with a lot of heroes, but the Tide doesn't. I guess Tide does like the mana regen, but
He likes the attack speed, honestly. You press Q on one hero, you just run them down. Although, sadly, this isn't a very good lane for it, so I guess it's worse.
I think you just had to put IO here, though, to be honest, because Venge gives a lot more aggression with the Weaver than an IO, and that's what they needed in the bot lane. So I think it makes sense. But, I mean, IO can always tether to the Weaver late game, do the big damage. Oh, they're going to go really hard on Somewhat. He does have access to Nightmare. Oh, they take the Nightmare off. Nice transfer by Hashem, but Somewhat big stick, because everyone's going to have too many stick charges in this lane.
I think everyone has a stick.
Yeah,
everyone has at least
10
a stick.
charges on 2 heroes with 10 charges. They actually, this is the one lane to have gone a wand, I think, an early one.
Yeah.
Because they're both on 10 charges. Look,
All
back
you
to
need
those
is
being
like
hit.
an Undying instead of a Bane, and then everyone is stick charges at that point.
Remember when IO mid was a thing?
Yeah, that was around the IO carry time as well. That was around TI9, right?
Was it TI9? I remember it from the early days when Dendi was playing TI2 sort of days.
Oh,
What's happening in the bot lane? Nat is actually going down, but Ollie may die to the bug. No, bug is going to be killed. Somewhat rotation, but it looks like they bit off a little bit more than they can chew, but there are no abilities left to kill
Catch up
Tim.
with Nightmare? No, Nightmare only level 1, has 0 range. Svenge.
Firing out the spirits. Do actually get Tim. Do quite a lot of damage to him. He stuns a creep or something. He will be okay. Quite low though. That's a nice kill on Nat that they managed to get. Nat immediately runs in. Can't find a kill straight away. Look how much mana regen he has because the Falcon's Blade. 3.8 mana regen. Actually huge.
Yeah, it's so nice. Every 15 seconds he gets back the mana for his W.
As well as 12 damage and 200 health. I mean, considering how cheap the item is, I think it's actually really good. Razor, I quite like. Core Razor.
Yeah, it's just a pure stats like item. You just like any hero that just needs something that like a little bit extra or something.
It's 3 versus 2. I'm not sure the Radiant really should be going in here. They put the sleep onto Tim, gets stunned by Jabate. Now they're in the tag team. Oh, the shards keeps him out. Jabate messes up the shards, and now he's going to fall to Nat. Very unfortunate. So they actually win the 2 versus 3.
He's got ult on Nat as well. I don't think he can die here.
There is rotation from the Snapfire with Mortimer's Kisses. You know, Nat is actually the same level as Ted. So that's a really good position to be in as a pulse one. But Juju is level 7.5. He's actually winning this lane mid. And now he's starting to damage the tower. Max rank Bear means 40% more damage to buildings, which is absolutely absurd. He's
That
not got
sounds balanced.
no
yeah.
points in true form. He's gone all Spirit Link. But that's good because I didn't realize you share armor. I mean, I guess late game that makes sense. Or you put armor items on the Spirit Bear, you get some back
Does
on the
that
Druid.
mean, like, AC, you get, like, double value out
Yeah,
of it?
you would do, wouldn't you? Looks like a rotation
Tide
top.
dying top.
Yeah, killing Tide is good because Tide's very tanky, especially with Io behind him. It must have taken a while to get the damage to kill him there. That far a little bit lower level, but not too much. Wants to use Mortimer's Kisses, but needs some lockdown first. And Nat needs some health regen. That's the problem with Weaver. Mana and health regen, both problems. Nice salve from Tim. Tim is tranquil, so actually they are okay in this lane.
I'm just jealous of Ted's 50 quid Snapfire skin.
Is it?
It's
Like,
so expensive.
that's quite
it's like
expensive.
the only one. It's just
No,
like,
I wouldn't spend that much. Well, backwards though is going Battle Fury PA. So he's it looks like he went a band of Elven skin. So he was like trying to buy treads and then decided not to. No, Tim found a kill. Kill on someone. Ollie has to retreat. Again, it looks like Ollie was supposed to be the core in this lane, but he only has 15 last hits, whereas this 8 on the Tusk, so it's very strangely spread down there. Juju's fine, no problem. Juju has a Morbid Mask, which is keeping on his own hero. And he is going for Mask of Madness. He salved himself. Yeah, that was a mistake.
That was the mistake.
I'm not sure salving
yeah.
the bear would have done a lot. I suppose he dug it up with a shovel, so it
He's
doesn't
now
really
giving
matter.
the Mask of Madness to the bear. Okay.
The Morbid Mask.
Not Mask of Madness.
Yeah, Mask of Death.
Yes. The
Well,
Morbid. the
Morbid
ones.
Mask is very, very good. Mask of Madness on the bear, because that massive attack speed
Yeah.
can just shred buildings.
And he's not really too affected by the silence. He just kind of runs at people anyway.
Yeah, minus armor hurts a little bit, but it's not too bad. All in all, Juju's having a really good time here.
Bottom tower is under attack. I feel sad for them.
Not terrible stat gains on the Druid either, actually. That smoke.
Yeah.
Smoke was used, he didn't care about it. It's the sports who are rotating. They got to be quick.
Wait, want to kill this Weaver. I don't think they know that Venge is still down here.
They've seen the Venge. Tim comes out. Are they going to burst Venge quick enough? Tag team has been used. They used the snowball as well. I think Tim's going to be absolutely fine. Ollie turns up, doesn't get any fire spirits off because he doesn't have them. Doesn't have any urn charges either. Sleep on the Weaver, but there's going to be a pretty easy kill on Debate Mail. This did not go well for the Dire. And somewhat, he's not in too much danger. Does have the
I think
ability to
he's
heal
dead.
himself. No, he can heal himself.
That
Yeah,
can just
text-
dive with ult, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, get the kill, ult away. Yeah, perfect. Perfect time. Was that a javelin? I saw it was a javelin. Early javelin is so deadly for Weaver.
Dire structures are fortified, just like me.
Mid tower's been taken though by Dire, which is scary.
I think that was inevitable because Juju was never planning to leave lane.
Yeah.
And he's going for a very standard lone druid with Mask of Madness into Death, so the full damage bear. It makes sense because early game the bear is so tanky. I don't know why it's got 2,700 HP. Is it share some of his HP? Yeah. Wait, where does it?
That's not
Do they share HP as well? Where's the bear got all this HP?
No.
Oh, is it just level up? It just naturally levels up. So it's base health 2,000. And it's leveled
Yeah.
up. I mean, that's nearly 3k HP in the early game. You are not killing that bear. So if you go full damage on it, it's definitely the most scary. And then late game, you have to make it tanky again.
Yeah. I mean, late game lone. I mean, like, if you go talk about heroes when you go to full late game, who are you most scared of? If they can go full build, I'd say lone druids.
That's only because he has to
Most likely
buy
one of them.
12 items plus 2
Yeah,
rune
but you know what
shards.
I mean. Like, he's got like a much higher cap late game than most heroes.
So just going to
Especially
TP out.
since they made it so that like they're not they're not shared cooldown ability items. So you can have like double hex and have you actually double hex.
Well, you
etc.
could. That's too much micro, but...
Dire has fortified.
I mean, it's just Arc. That's like just Arc Warden.
Yeah, true.
Not that bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't go Hex on the bear. I'd probably Abyssal on the bear and Hex on the Druid
Yeah.
would be better. But still, it's a
I was
lot.
just coming up with random options. I'm not like saying.
There's a lot of creep stacked here. You've got double. Is that double or triple stacked ancients and a triple stacked camp here as well? You just need someone to farm it. I mean, Tide could really enjoy those, but Weaver could also take them. They want to take them soon though, because you don't want to leave. What's that? 6 camps in your triangle.
I think you just bug them, wave of terror them, and then hit them with Tide.
Yeah, I would agree, but instead they're going for a gank. A little bit of a gank squad here.
I mean, Ollie's struggling. He's level 6. He's got 26. Like the offlaners, so shared between the Dire offlane and the Dire full, they still have less last hits than that.
Yeah, it's not gone that well. That's not actually that high on last hits, but he has been in 7 kills and only died once, so that's what's going for him. Oh, they're going to throw this down to Lone Druid, but you're not killing the Lone Druid. Even with Mortimer's Kisses, Juju's just going to drop his ult and gain so much HP. So he will be fine. How much HP is it? Rank 1, 500 health, which is just enough to keep him alive. So no kill on the Druid, unfortunately.
And he's almost full health because it's Spirit Link. Nice.
Beam script onto that. Oh, the Cookie of the Illusion in. Really nice kill on Somewhat. Now they're snowballing in onto Veteran, but he does have Ravage. Is he going to use it? Never mind, they just fear him away. It looks like Jabatemo's in a lot of trouble. Is going to go down. So 2 kills from the Radiant. Nat is dominating. As I said, who needs last hits when you can kill players? 6 kills on him puts him ahead of PA, who's still trying to get Battle Fury. Actually not that far away from Battle Fury, interestingly.
PA is still just barely above him in net worth. Only by 100.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, Lone Druid is doing really well, but the Radiant are starting to get quite a lot of momentum. Juju's turned up into top lane, just trying to take down those towers as quick as possible. I don't know why he's holding the Mithril Hammer. Again, he should put stuff on his bear a little bit more. But Radiant, they're taking a very early Roche. They have so much minus armor on Roche. It does make sense. You've got the Gush, you've got the little Shredder, you've got the Bug. Unfortunately, most of them have run out. And they
Bug's
really...
good right against Roche.
There's going to be some minus armor.
Oh, there's a bear running in though. They're scouting it. He's still
Yeah, they're getting pretty low. They're using a lot of mana as well. Somewhat, unfortunately, just runs in and immediately dies. There are 5 Radiant heroes here, but Juju's bear just doesn't know who to go on. It does go on to Snapfire. It doesn't have True Form, so he's going to use the Fear on the bear here anyway, not on his own hero. Very long cooldown. Juju's bear is out of attack ring. Now he has True Form, so he will tank up. The egg has been dropped, but it dies so quickly. The little Shredder was activated. I forgot they have little Shredder for the Phoenix as well. They will manage to find a kill on the Tide Hunter. Juju with his bear in the back. But Radiant are still trying to take Roche. There's no mana on Tim. He has a little bit of mana now. They see them inside the pit. There's the stun. Stun onto Io. Io does have a bit of healing. Roche goes down. Nat snatched it, but Dai got the kill. So I'm not sure who you can say is the winner from that. I think getting the kill on Roche is probably better at this point in the game because of the gold for everybody.
It depends on how they use Aegis. If they use it really well, they take a massive team fight off of it, then it's worth. If they don't,
That's true. That's true. Depends on how you fight. Ollie is going for Vessel first.
You're right though. Juju needs to put the Mithril Hammer on his bear, please.
Yeah,
Unless he just really wants his hero to have the right kill.
I guess he's healing up the bear a bit, technically, but not really worth it. The other thing about Druid, which makes him quite greedy, is he can use 2 neutral items.
Yeah.
Sucks for your supports, because someone has to go hungry, as it were. Because he's like, no, I need this for the bear. I need the broom handler for the bear.
If you get like a really good one early that's got a nice active and like no stats.
Indy, you've become quite quiet for some reason.
Sorry, is this
That's
better?
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Um,
If you get like a neutral that's got a good active but bad stats, or like a good passive but like you don't really want to carry it on anyone because it's just not quite the right game for it.
yeah, the bear likes passives, like Penta-Edge Sword, the healing one, Paladin Sword, Broom Handle. It hates ones that give main stats because there's no primary attributes for the bear.
Yeah.
No agi, no strength. Look at that move speed though. Just phase boots 550 move speed. I mean, what is that all about? That is too much move speed. Why is it so fast anyway? Why is it 470?
It's a bear. It just runs at people. Bears are quick animals. If they're going for realism, they've got that.
That's true. 400 move speed on the bear. It gets 45 from phase boot. It's still getting some move speed that I'm not sure where it's coming from. It looks like they don't really care about a veteran. They're just going for the tower. And the tower gets absolutely chunked by the Desolator.
Tower just got.
Yeah, veteran does not get feared. It's close. Oh, they missed the shards as well. Jabatemel is now going to go down, unfortunately. Massive scatter blast to the face.
I feel like you just take the tower there and get out if you're Dar, but there's a Nat in the background. They've got grip.
They do get 1 kill.
They cancelled the sleep.
Oh, ultimate coming out. Ravage from Tide. Will they get the Phoenix attack off this time? Yes, they will. So the stun does go on. Tim is very low. Gets the stun. I think Juju's going to go down. Nat is so strong. Even though he's 3 levels lower than Juju. Now, Juju made a really, really risky play. But do you know why he's not dying? The healing from the bear is just too much. He will go down. Now he has no summon bear for 60 seconds. I think that was a massive mistake.
He either needed a summon bear and then turn around and try and hit Nat, because he'll get more healing off of Nat, because he doesn't do anywhere near as much damage to Tide. Or just not summon the bear at all. Either one of those two. Because, like, Tidehunter has a lot of armor because he's got plate mail and stuff. So he didn't get anywhere near as much healing from the bear as he would have had he just had the bear hit Nat. And he might have been able to survive. But
yeah, the life steal is a lot, but
it's still risky, yeah.
I think you don't want to summon. The problem with having no bear when you're alive is you have no items. Like, he's literally walking around. He's not a hero for another 65 seconds. It's like he bought back. You have to be so careful with the summon bear cooldown.
He's got a minute without bear.
He's trying to get the shard. I wonder what he's planning on dispelling.
I mean, it's good as well, because if you get stunned on the main hero and then your bear's not stunned, you fear around the main hero.
It's only a basic dispel. It doesn't dispel stuns.
No, but you fear around the main hero. So if there's any melee heroes on you, they have to run away, even if he's stunned.
What's that to do with the shard, though?
The shard lets you do that.
Oh, right. Lets you savage roar both. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot that it used to do that, then they took it away. Oh, so they put that functionality back on the shard. Right, I understand. So like, that's like the chronosphere, isn't it? Like, you just... Whoever's not in the chrono...
Yeah, you can fear the faces
void away, yeah. I forgot it used to be such a counter. Oh, somewhat's been found. He's going to be okay, though. Nat is going ham. Someone got Lotus Orb on him. Look at this damage. This is between the tier 2 and tier 3 towers. Somewhat is still going to go down. Mortimer's Kiss is being dropped on Debate Mail, but Ollie, he's got to be careful. He does have access to Egg. He's actually going to have to use it, but can they kill it? Yeah, they kill it so fast. It's not even funny.
Vanished.
Nat still has Aegis. Veteran's got to be careful. He does not have access to Ravage. Nice swap from Tim. Oh, Tim may go down for this. Yeah, he does. So he's taking one for the team. Keeps Veteran alive.
The other thing about the shard is it lets bear Savage Roar while Mask of Madness.
Oh, yes, because it can...
yeah.
The druid can cast it. Yeah, I suppose move speed's never bad, though, either. Or free attack speed and move speed. Always good. Bear's got 3,000 HP now. The Aegis has expired. And that is strong. But can we just say there's a PA who's been very slowly but surely racking up the net worth. Nearly has the BKB now. Little bit more time. And PA may start dominating this game. I don't feel like they've shut him down at all. No one's even remembered that backwards slow's in this game.
He's going after Tim, is he?
Level 15, yeah, he could absolutely murder
No,
Tim,
he
but he's going to
can't.
be careful because he knows that there are people nearby. And only level 12 on the Weaver. Level 12 Weaver, level 15 PA. And PA is a hero who is desperate for level 18 because rank 3 coup de grace is so much better.
Yeah. I mean, it's because he hasn't been around his team at all. He's just been farming on the side. Weaver's been playing with the team the entire game.
Yeah, you know, Dire being lower on, well, being ahead actually on net worth is really special because Ollie and Debate Mail really didn't get much farm from the lane, so their net worths are quite a lot lower than they should be, yet still the gap is not that big. Oh, Veteran went first item Lotus Orb. Instant Lotus Orb. I mean, he did put it to great use, just whacking it on the Weaver while the Weaver runs in. Definitely has some use there. Also very good against Bane.
No blink, but I guess it doesn't matter because they weren't really like he didn't need to engage. They had like Weaver just running in at haste move speed engaging for them.
That's true. Dire, they smoked around. They see Nat, but can they get Nat? That's the question. They're going to go on to Ollie instead, but Ollie does have access to the Supernova. Out comes the Rabbit. Do they have enough burst? They're going to try. Yes, they will bring Ollie down. Juju's taking full Mortimer's Kisses on his face. Drops the True Form. It's 1,000 HP. Jabet also running away on 1 HP. Juju gets the massive Fear. Fear on top of the root on Nat, but Nat is still going to chase Juju. They're also trying to bring down somewhat. Looks like the big kill is Juju. The Bear's healing up so much, though. But the problem is there's a level 16 PA where they do find the kill on the Druid. I think Backwards is just going to have to back off. He may go down here. No, he finds a creep wave. Really good timing. They're still chasing. They get the cookie. This is inside the base. Backwards still lives. There's no way he should have lived this. There is no way. Debate Mode gets the Walrus Punch, and that does have access to the time lapse.
He can't be dead, right?
Yeah, he just straight up dies. That was such an unfortunate dive attempt. I did
they
not
all
think
did.
backwards throw was going to survive, but it turns out evasion is pretty good when you've got nothing to counter it with.
Yeah, all they needed was one Maelstrom proc, but it didn't happen, so
Dire's middle tower is
what can
under
you do?
attack.
Yeah, the time lapse was not enough to keep them safe. They were going past tier 4 towers. I mean, how far are we into the game? 21 minutes. Past the tier 1, the tier 2, past the tier 3, into the tier 4s, and then they drop the glyph, which of course does the multi-shot.
Yeah. Can I just say, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the Vessel on Phoenix this game. I know it's built on Phoenix a lot, but I don't feel like it does anything this game.
Well, Io does a lot of healing, so I think it's not bad.
But like, they've got like with this Lotus now, it's just useless. He's got no charges on it. He's got like no net worth either.
It's a very hard game to play Phoenix because there's so many heroes who can just instantly kill the egg. And now, if you get level 18 and Aghanims and level 25, yes, you can end up with like 20 attacks to kill the egg, and it's impossible to kill. But I don't think that's coming anytime soon. So, I like a shard though. Shard's really fun, but it doesn't really matter because it's never getting supernova off. So,
Yeah.
it's hard to say who's going to win this game. Radiant had so much momentum. But Dire actually are still ahead on net worth because they're farming so good. And Juju is now going Basher, and as tradition, he's first buying parts on his main hero and then putting them on the bear later. But yeah, he's going for Basher. I really want to see the 5 Wraith Bands, though. I'm waiting for it.
I feel like he just... Yeah,
5 Wraith Bands. 5 Wraith Bands.
I'm not a fan, but you
Yeah,
can try
5
it, I
Wraith
guess.
Bands. No. 5 Wraith Bands. So good. Or 5 Braces.
Don't you... 5 braces would be hilarious.
50 strength. How are you going to kill him?
There's just some tanky druid running around with a bear, just like...
Yeah, 5 Wraith Bands. 5 Wraith Bands. 5 Wraith Bands must be so much armor as well. Is a Wraith Band 2 armor? Is it 1.5? No, it's 4. So you get 20 armor. 5 Wraith Bands gives you 20 armor and then 50 agi as well. It's just, you have to go 5 Wraith Bands. Wraith Pact on the main hero. Yeah, that's true. When I was playing Druid and I was nearly 12 started one game, I had Refresher, so I could resummon the bear. I had, of course, Aghanims. I think I had... What did I put in the main? But I think I went Scardy on the main hero. Because why not?
Yeah, it makes sense. And you don't want Scuddy on the bear, so...
No stats. There's the swap on Ollie. But Ollie does manage to zip away. I would just drop the supernova if I was Ollie right now. The Ravage has been used, but there's not a lot of follow-up. Mortimer's Kiss comes out. I was going to instantly fall to backwards hello, who has popped the BKB, going to delete him as well. Now the supernova comes out, but no one is really that near it. Nat's trying to get a kill into Jabate. Jabate, he just manages to survive. Really nice juking. He actually blinks out in the end. Fantastic playing. Will Veteran go down? Nat has the Lincoln Sphere. And yeah, it looks like Veteran is being chopped alive by Juju. They've got the Fiend's Grip. Finally, there's the grip. Nat is going to go down. This is the first team fight which has been fully dominant by one team. And it is the Dire team. And I think this is the chance for Dire to start winning the game. It was 20 kills to 11 kills. And now it's 20 kills to 15 kills. And they are ahead in net worth. And has PA got the main items that she needs? Is it good? Would you go Deso if you've already got a Deso on your team? Would you say,
I'd go Shard.
screw it, go double Deso? No, they went Basher. Basher instead.
He went Basher, and now I go Shard. Yeah, now he's going Shard. He got a DD for Roche. Wow.
Yeah, very nice. I mean, that's a true combo. Want to take Roche, and there's a free Basher. A free DD. And that's going to be a very easy Roche kill. PA is so good against Roche. The fact that Roche doesn't pierce evasion just makes PA so good at killing it. Will he go the evasion talent at 20? I don't think so, because you know that we was going to try and counter it, but he's not actually going Satanic.
I'm just thinking what I would do as PA now. He's bought Shard. Okay, no, he got Shard from Roche, so he doesn't need to buy it. He can just break the tide for free. That's really nice.
Yeah, having a free shard is amazing. Fan of Knives also
damage it is.
I mean, 16% of your max HP is also pretty incredible, especially because it's AoE.
It gives like PA so much more reliant burst. Like,
well, one crit and a Fan of Knives, yeah, gone.
Yeah. And like you used to have to do like 3 hits maybe, you'd have to hope for a crit or 2. And now it's like, oh, I jump someone, they're instantly 17% of their health down, guaranteed, and then I can crit them or something.
Yeah.
There's like, it's 1 less hit basically.
And the break is, that's Tidehunter taking 60 more damage per hit, as well as not getting any reduction in any dispels. They're going hard on the IO, but Jamaimo realizes pretty quickly and very intelligently that he needs to back off. But then maybe he decides, actually, wait, I can go in, because they don't have the Snapfire nearby. So it is a chase at the moment, but both teams are going to disengage. So I think when it comes to tower pushing, the Dire have it sorted. They've got so much damage on the Spirit Bear, 40% more damage. If Juju wants to... Oh, but the Ravages drop. Really nice fear, but look at that. Mortimer's Kiss is immediately going to kill the Bane. Jabema has got the stun to Io, but Io is in no danger of dying. But what can Backwards Hello do? He's a strong hero. They've got the Supernova. It does die instantly to the little Shredder, which is sort of inevitable. Nice use of the Glimmer Cape, going to keep the Io alive. The PA has just been countered the entire fight. It's kited so well, is going to go down. It does have the Aegis. However, it's 2 heroes against the world at the moment, as well as Jabate. The bear is still alive at the moment. It's about to go down. Nice BKB is used. Going to try and go hard onto the Snapfire.
Use Fan of Knives. Use Fan of Knives.
Fan of Knives has been used. Again, the Glimmer Cape's keeping them alive. But Dire still look like they're in a pretty good position at the moment because the cores are so strong. They do bring down Backwards Slow again. Though the bear is at full strength.
There is a very strong lone druid who just needs to run his bear.
No ultimate, though.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, he's hitting that, but there's no way. He's going to die.
He can fear.
He can fear. Oh, not sure about that.
No, they needed to get rid of the
Oh,
buff.
he actually dies to the Wave of Terror. Wave of Terror only does 130 magic damage.
You'll be happy. Have a look at the lone druid inventory.
Oh, yeah, 3 Wraith Bands. He is going for it. I respect it. I respect it. Someone is being dived, though. He's going to go down. Look how aggressive Nat can be. I think this Lotus Orb has been absolutely perfect because you just keep whacking it on Nat. Nat can go in and in and in, and you don't want to cast anything on him.
Yeah. I mean, that fight was a bit weird from Dire.
It was all over the place. Dire tried so hard, but it was so well kited. The Glimmer Cape from Glimmer Cape that went onto Io, and then the Glimmer Cape on himself. Tim doing some massive saves in that fight. And the PA just got completely kited. Couldn't get any purchase on any hero and just ended up getting killed.
Dire has fortified its structures.
Poor Ollie can't get any of his Supernova off at all. Just immediately loses it to Snapfire.
I think he needs to use it while Snapfire's ulting. Or, like, you have to, like... Because then you're, like, at least trading Snapfire ult for something, if you know what I mean. If you see Snapfire start ulting, you just jump in Supernova. They have to either stop ulting, which is quite a lot of damage, or they have to, like... blink. They have to just change how they want to do it, basically. I think that's the only way I can see him getting an egg on.
It's a bit unfair that that little Shredder now has a +2 attacks talent, so it scales almost perfectly with Supernova. Ollie needs to get Agnums just to get Supernova off, because Agnums adds 3 more attacks. And then you get the talent. You can have 16 attacks to destroy. That'll teach him.
Okay, so he's got 3 Wraith Bands, Juju. He hasn't quite gone 5, but
He's decided to go for Moonshard instead. He thinks only 3 Wraith Bands.
He's gone for the 20 talent, which is why I think he's gone the 0 second cooldown on entangling claws.
Mine is 50-second true form, though. That's half duration true form.
It's perma-root true form.
So hard on the Wisp. Insta-kill the Wisp. It's looking good. Mortimer's Kiss is doing quite a lot of damage. And Backwards has the BKB, so he does not care. There's the break, but the Ravage, huge Ravage, just goes through the BKB time. And then they go straight onto Backwards Slow. He's being kept alive a little bit by the Nightmare. Was that enough to keep him alive? If that was absolutely incredible. But he has been hit by the Fagor. It's not quite going to kill him. The Fiend's Grip is used. Do you get a kill onto Ted? Now, Juju, he's a pretty strong hero, but his main hero... It's not that tanky. Really good fit. Actually, it is quite tanky now that it has 3 Wraith Bands. It adds a lot of armor, plus 26 armor on the main hero. Someone is going to go down stuck in the trees. Ridiculously back and forth game. It's very hard to tell which team are actually dominant in the fights. Backwards Hello goes in, maybe gets 1 kill, but then he pretty much just gets kited and has to run away again.
Yeah, I mean, whenever Radiant have got on the jump, they've won the fights easily. Blink Ravage, Blink, and he's going Wraith Pack now on Tidehunter, which is going to ruin Dire, I think, a bit. I think
Yeah,
Dire,
I like the Wraith Pack.
Trying to deal with the Wraith Pack.
It doesn't go through BKB though, so when PA's in her 6-second burst window, that's the chance to get a kill. But otherwise, I think it's really good against Lone Druid because the Druid and the Bear don't have BKB. Just putting it around means you're pretty much safe against all damage.
I mean, I've seen Bear get BKB before.
I have.
Yeah.
I go on the Bear, but at the moment it's not looking like that's what's happening.
Yeah.
What is the cooldown of Entangling Claws normally?
3 seconds.
Is it? Okay, so you can almost back
You
to
can't.
that.
It makes it so. I remember it's made so you literally can't perma-root. Maybe like
Yeah.
4 or 5 as well.
3 would work then, so there's a tiny chance you can't perma-root. Now there's the shard, using it for the attack speed. I mean, 5 seconds of 60 attack speed and 20% move speed, it is nice. And Savage Raw has a very low cooldown. You go for that Savage Raw cooldown talent, which seems a lot better than 8 Spirit Bear armor, even though 8 armor is nice for the bear. You can always get out. Oh, I know now why. Armor is shared, isn't it, between the bear and the hero? So going loads of Wraith Bands does actually give some armor to the bear. How much armor do you share between each other? 20% armor? Yeah, 20% armor.
Yeah. To be fair.
I do like the Agnums on Lone Druid. It's not the item you need this game, but it can be fun in a game where you need to split push.
Oh, last time I played with Juju Lone Druid, he straight up just went
Look how
AFK.
quickly they killed the bear. Did you see that? That's actually, what was that, 2 seconds?
Double damage. Double
2
damage
seconds and the bear
Weaver.
died. Juju must be thinking, what has happened to my poor bear?
Double damage
There's the
on
Ravage.
Weaver.
Does actually catch all 3. I can't believe they got it. Now they're going to get the kill onto Juju, who doesn't get his ultimate time. No, he does. Nice fear. Ollie has to drop his ultimate or he will die. They kick Veteran into the base. Someone is going to buy back. The Lotus Orb actually puts him back in the snowball, but he's got Blink. He actually can blink out. He's got the Wraith back. Is he going to drop it in time? He does drop it. Look how much damage reduction it's providing.
They need to do
Wraith
that.
back is
They
an
need to do that
amazing
Wraith
item. They
back.
can't bring him down. And he's actually moving the Wraith back as well. Wraithback is MVP this fight. Look how much fireability. They finally bring it down. The IO is going to fall.
Is he out? He's out because of the Wraith
Yeah,
Pact.
he's
They
out.
literally couldn't kill him. They didn't turn around on the Wraith
Wraith
Pact.
Pact. What an item. But Radiant
Ooh.
are going to get a kill onto now. This is massive. The Blast Rig did help a little bit. But when there's a full Fiend's Grip, there's not a lot you can do about it. And they did actually find Veteran. Debate Mode, of course, has the Aghanim, so he can do the kick. How is Veteran getting away with this? He can't be allowed this.
He can't keep getting away with this.
Oh, come on, bring him down.
Come on. Please
Okay.
just press your buttons.
Man of Knives. Okay, so now Abyssal Blade is up for PA, so backwards slow can definitely stick to a single target and kill them. Now he needs to maybe pick up another damage item, because he seems a little bit low on damage for a PA, maybe because that's the Deso being missed. Yeah, relying a lot on the bear to be attacking the target first. Juju is going AC. AC will be fantastic for the Dire team. As well
Where
as
would I
tons of
go?
armor. On PA.
Yeah. This game.
You can go
I was
Satanic.
I almost said Bloodthorn, but then I was like,
Maybe. No, I don't think you want Bloodthorn.
that could be fun, but yeah.
What are damage items? Question.
For PA, none. There are no damage items.
None
for
of
PA
fire.
Rapier.
None of fire. They've
Yeah,
kicked
but-
him outside the base.
Yeah, yeah.
That's going to be a very easy kill, except not because Glimmer Cape is an overpowered item. Never mind, backwards though is going to get the kill. Japemo nearly dies straight up to the Snapfire. The Snapfire will manage
He's
to
got the
escape,
talent,
but
yeah.
I mean
The multi-shot talent.
MKB talent, yeah, MKB plus the talent, a lot of damage, but JMO doesn't go down. These are some really nice kills. They're trying to go through backdoor protection. Soon they won't have to. The bear has
This
been
bear's
disarmed because it's
dead.
too far away. Bear dies, 300 gold for the Mortimer. BKB popped by backwards solo. They actually dropped a lot here. Roche has just respawned and has an Aghanims on it. You really want to be taking a free Aghanims. Debate Must Snowballs ends up getting himself killed. Straight up killed.
He probably need. To be fair, I think he was just worried that he died to the Weaver if Weaver actually got onto him. Can he get out? I think he's out.
Yeah,
Nice.
he does TP out. Unfortunately, not quite enough damage. He's gone a
Should've
very
ravaged,
he's gone a
but-
very defensive build on the Weaver because he has a Lincoln's and a Satanic. Nice use of the cookie. That is going to get Ollie killed. Does have a Ghost Scepter. But actually, he's going to be fine. He can also egg if he needs to. Doesn't need to. Very
I think
nice.
if he eggs, he just dies to Little Shredder. I think.
Yeah, that is true. Is Ollie level 18 yet? No, he's not. He needs level 18 because it's an extra 2 hits. So now Radiant
Yeah.
are going to be able to take Roche. Now, free Agnum is amazing. You don't give that to Weaver. You could give it to Tidehunter. Actually, Tidehunter's Agnum is amazing. There's only 3 heroes without Ags, both Snapfire and... I didn't realize Snapfire had... wait, Snapfire has? No, it's Shard. No one has Ags at the moment. Backwards, so it goes in. Abyssal Blade tries
No
to kill the IO.
crits.
Does kill the IO.
Finally.
Finally crits. Well,
Crits
that's a
hit
nice
it.
kill so far. Makes it a 4 versus 5. Which is very low. Somewhat. He immediately goes into the grip, but there is the Ravage, which of course was going to happen. I don't know why they didn't expect it to immediately get 2 kills. There is going to be a buyback from Ollie. The kick away of Snapfire actually makes it half back so to get a kill. He gets a 3-man cookie stun. And now backwards hello just permanently controlled and is going to go down. That was a bit of unfortunate coordination from the team. really playing against each other here. There was a buyback from Ollie, but it's a little bit too late. Juju is going to lose his poor bear again, and Ollie gets instantly taken down with a dieback. That went from bad to worse for the Dire, for the Radiant. For the Dire.
So this Venge Shard is proving its worth against Lone Druid. He presses Q on the bear, it bounces to the Lone Druid, and neither of them do anything.
Yeah,
Very
that's
fun.
true. That's true. I mean, Venger Shard is so good, you have to pick up anyway. He's going for Solar Quest.
Not seen. Okay.
Just stealing some runes. Well, this is really good for the Radiant because they got free Aghanims. They've given it to Tidehunter, which actually has put Tidehunter as top net worth at the moment, with that Wraith Pact as well. But Tide's Shard is incredibly good. His Aghanim, sorry. But I think he could pick up the Shard as well because he's gone for the Anchor Smash damage reduction talent, which is 80% damage reduction, which I think is the right play. Because if you do the 80% damage reduction on the bear or on PA, you take a lot of damage away.
Yeah, if you get the shard as well, it applies to towers, which is
yeah, 80% reduction on towers is exactly what I'm.
You can infinite siege. You just
Pretty much.
Never die. I don't know this.
They just
this
take melee rack. Oh, there's a swap.
Oh no.
Going on to
This is
Tim. They
looking hard for
kicked
Dire
him
now,
into
though.
the base. But look how quick Digimate goes down to a little shredder. Incredible little shredder. Then blink onto Snapfire. Then Cookie. Ted had so much impact in the last, 3 seconds. He is building a lot of right-click damage now. He only went Akaya, then it was all right-click. Bear taking a lot of damage. Those mad crits on the bear. He also has a Grove Bow.
Yeah, this is looking really rough for the Dire. How do you do this?
That's level 24, nearly level 25.
Have to somehow catch out both Nat and Ted at the same time.
But Nat's got a
without getting-
blast rig, so it's quite hard to jump on him. I mean, Juju, he goes in with the fear, but his bear's going to die. They stun it, it's going to straight up die. It's only got 8 armor. It had less than that, actually. So little armor. Is there a resummon of the bear? Nope, 30 seconds, no bear. And I think that means you can pretty much do what you want. It's 3 versus 5. Less than that with the bear dead. There is going to be Tusk coming up and somewhat as well. So it will be 5 versus 5 again, but still no bear. Now, when there's no bear, you can ignore the druid. He's got it in 12 seconds, but the tower's going to go down. Look at Veteran trying to take the tower. So difficult for him to do. He does have the Wraith Pact if he needs it. So it gets Vlad's as well. Don't think how good Vlad's is. Mortimer's Kiss is used. And the BKB drop it backwards, so tries to get a kill onto Snapfire. They're going really hard, but the damage reduction coming out from Tim. Wraith Pact is also on the floor. It's just so much damage reduction. The little shredder damage is crazy. There's going to be a buyback from the PA, but there's no buyback from the Tata. Ravage has dropped huge Ravage. It's enough to save the Weaver. Weaver has Aegis anyway, so even if you bring that down, it's just going to come back to life, but he has his attacks, but he's not going to be falling. Ollie does not have access to Egg, is going to die. It looks like Radiant have pretty much won this fight. A massive amount of damage onto the PA. Just gets, I don't know, liquefied. Cannot survive whatsoever.
PA just kind of couldn't do anything this game.
No, really farmed. But couldn't do anything, like you said. I'm surprised at how much damage this little shredder Snapfire can do. That level 20 talent is amazing. And then you get the level 25 talent, Lil Shredder multi-shot.
Yeah. I think maybe the Desolator on Bear was a bit rough. PA was just, they weren't going the same heroes at the same time, so it was like they were lacking some damage.
Yeah, I think PA should have gone Deso anyway, because Deso,
Or
like you said,
there are other builds on Bear, definitely. I don't think you have to go the Deso one.
yeah,
I think-
Dagon Bear, and with that, just walk around and Dagon people, I agree.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, you don't need to go like. There are definitely other builds on Bear other than just the Deso build.
Yeah, you can go. He could have gone straight into Basher instead.
There's like Mjolnir Basher. You can just go like.
You could have gone Mjolnir. That's true. Could have gone Mjolnir instead of Deso. That actually would have made a lot of sense.
Like you go Mjolnir Basher and then AC, something like that, and then like Abyssal or something. And then
I actually quite like that. Yeah, that does make some sense. I think you can see that PA misses so much damage with that build. Abyssal Battle Fury BKB is just not enough damage.
Yeah.
So I think don't skip Deso on PA, or even go 2 Desos would still have been better.
Yeah, it just became really rough for them after a while because they just couldn't do much afterwards.
I mean, the fight, it was a very volatile game, and it looked like Dire were winning a lot of the time, and PA was so high on net worth, I thought, PA is eventually going to be strong. but not strong enough. And the team fight on Radiant was way too good. Like the egg from Phoenix is getting killed instantly every fight, whereas Ravage, I mean, you can never go wrong with Ravage. And
Yeah.
Veteran showed just how good Wraith Pack can be. He had some fantastic uptime with it. Saved himself, really tanked up his team. It's such a good item. Needs a nerf.
Wraith Pack's insane. They like buffed it because no one was building it because everyone thought it was terrible. And then,
Yeah.
and then like people started building it like, wait a second, this is really good.
It's really good, yeah. I mean, and the fact is, it's also just passively providing Vlads anyway. So you're only paying 2,000 gold or less even for the Wraith Pact effect, which is easily worth that cost.
Yeah.
And you've already got Vlad, so that's going to be benefiting from that. Even the Snapfire, 18% damage as well, 2 mana regen, 3 armor. It's a very good item. But yeah, well played by everyone on the Radiant team. It was a good game.